Hi everyone, my name is Chaos Liu and I am a grade 11 student in McLaughlin College. Today I want to tell you guys a story about how I started playing my clarinet, because clarinet is my biggest interest and my hobby, so I really want to share my story with you guys. Well, I've already played clarinets for, I would say, at least 7 years, and the whole experience started from grade 4, and at that time I was in China. In grade 4, my mom just introduced me such an instrument, clarinet, and at that time I feel really interested in this kind of instrument. So my mom took me to my first clarinet lesson in grade 4. Well, in my first lesson, my teacher just taught me how to use the mouthpiece of clarinet and the reed, and you blow air into these two parts and you can make sound. Well, now I'm going to connect these two parts and show you guys how did I do at that time. Well, this is how it looks like, only the mouthpiece and the reed. And now I'm going to play it. So at that time, because basically playing clarinet needs a lot of air, so you need to control how you how you giving air to the mouthpiece and make the reeds vibrate and make the sound. So at that time, I used, I think, like several months to only play the mouthpiece and then make it like giving sound. It was kind of boring, but like as a new player, I knew it was like necessary, so I tried a lot on that one. And finally, after 3 months, I started play the whole clarinet. Well, these are the all parts of clarinet, and now I'm gonna to connect them. Well, this is a completed clarinet, and at that time, still because I was a new player and I need to control all my basic skills. So I was still like doing the basic like C D E F G A B, and this the basic thing I should do first when I learned clarinet, and it was like this. And because like these notes are so basic and they are like kind of no scales, and after 6 months, and which is half year, like I still couldn't play I would say like some popular songs or something like that. So I feel like so bored. It's like I couldn't make it. I could only play several like easy notes. There was like not how it should be to me. So I was so disappointed to my lesson, and at that time I started thinking about if I should give it up, like give the clarinet up and not doing that anymore. Well, well, so because of that, I talked with my mom, like if I should continue doing clarinet or not, and my mom said like, if you started to do one thing, just remember like continue doing that, and you will see after like a period of time, and you will see how it looked like. So because of that, I just like tried and continued to do that. It's like at that time I really feel it's very boring because you need to practice clarinets at least 1 or 2 hours every day, and it's all the time they are the same notes and the same like breathing scale, something like that. It was so boring. But because of my mom's what my mom said, so I decided to continue my lesson and continue playing clarinet. Well, after that, I really tried hard for I think like 2 years. Then I went into the secondary school, in my secondary school, I successfully went to the school band, and I was the first chair of my school band at that time. So start from that time. I feel like playing clarinet was like not that boring. It like it makes me happy at that time because like I feel proud to myself because I was the first chair of the clarinet part and in my band. So at that time I played more clarinet and practiced more because I know like this what I should do. Well, maybe because at that time I played too many clarinets. I play clarinets in band and I need to play clarinet in my lesson, like which is like my clarinet teacher's lesson, and I also need to practice. So I feel it's like too hard to like practice every day because it makes me so tired. It made me so tired, and because of that, like the hardness of that, I almost gave it up again. And while this thing almost happened like before, like several months before I came to Canada, and after I came to Canada, I gave myself and like a fedible excuse, such as you've did a lot of clarinets before. You need to try some new things, and you are coming for better education. So maybe you can choose some other courses. So at that time, I just came to McLaughlin College in grade 9, and there are three options I could choose, which is gym, visual art, and music. And you need to choose two of them. And at that time, I chose gym and visual art. It was kind of silly if I think about that thing right now, because like music was like actually part of my, because I have more skills and more experience than others, so I should choose music because it's like I would say like best for me at that time, but I didn't because I was really tired on that, so I chose the other two courses. But like after 1 year in grade 10, I choose music back again because I feel like it's a part of my life and I should do it. And because of my experience in grade 9, I feel like music is not something you can lose or you can forget. You can never forget music, and you can never lose it because you put a lot of time and you did a lot of things on music. So at that time I think I should started play clarinet again. Wow, I'm really lucky that I choose music again last year because only 1 year, so I didn't forget many skills. And well, I'm pretty good, doing pretty good in music right now, and last year also, and so fortunately I went to SISMUF both last year and this year, and this is the ping of them. So because of that, I started feeling proud to myself again, and I feel very confident because I think I play good of clarinet, and that really like helps me. If I gave clarinet up like few years ago, maybe now I would say I'm not even taking music, and I might have no chance to go to the SISMUF and even like take part into our music course in this school. But fortunately, I made it, and I wanna show you my skill right now. Let me show you some skills right now. These songs are what I'm playing right now, and yeah, comparing to the beginning, you will see it's a lot of improvement. And if you don't do it, you just gave up in the halfway, you will never do that like that. I will show you some songs. first play maybe some Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like this. And this is a one song in my system of band, and I feel it's quite hard, but like I feel happy and confident and like proud because I did it, and the performance of system of at that time was like pretty awesome. So yeah, and I really appreciate for that chance. Well, there's another hard song that I can play right now. It's very skillful and it's absolutely difficult. This I would say is like the high level of the high school clarinet player can play. But it's also a combination of the experience and practice of those previous years I've experienced. If without those experience and those practice and my insistence, I couldn't make it, and I couldn't even, I would say, go to the system of band or even play like this right now. And you can really see the improvement from only this to some hard songs like that. Well, from that, I really feel if you started one thing, you need to continuously doing that and insist on that, and not giving up, and don't give up, and just do it. And after a period of time, you will see how, I would say, successfully or how good and how helpful it is. And also it proves the success is only prepared for those people who practiced and tried and did a lot. And also nothing is too difficult, just if you do it, or try or started to do it or not. So just if you are starting doing something and you feel it's like interested or it's helpful for you in the beginning, just continue doing that. And yeah, this part of my experience, and I hope it will help you. Thank you very much. I'm Chaos Liu.